Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing okay. In this video, I'm going to review my funded FX. I have been trading with this firm for more than about 1.5 months, and in this video, I'm going to share my personal experience, the pros and cons of joining this firm, whether you should join this firm or not. And I will try to be totally honest with you, and I'm not affiliated with this firm in any way. So I will give my honest review. Okay, so let's start the video. I have divided this video in three parts. Number one part is good things about this film, the second part is bad thing about this film, and third part is like neutral things which every firm has in common. Okay, so number one good thing about my funded FX is there is no time limit. You have unlimited time to complete phase 1, unlimited time to complete phase 2, and unlimited time for further stages. Okay, you don't need to be worried about whether I have to complete this challenge within 30 days or 50 days or 100 days, like many other films have days restriction. Okay, you don't need to be worried, and let me tell you that my funded FX was the first film who introduced this feature in prop film industry. Before my funded FX, no other film has this feature. This was the idea of my funded FX, and after my funded FX, other films started copying this idea. This is my most favorite and amazing thing for my funded FX. So this is the number one thing. So now second thing I liked about this film is their live chat on Discord. When I first asked a question on Discord, I was not ready for their response because they treated me with huge respect and they answered my question. Once you join their Discord and you ask a question, they will try to help you. They will not be angry with you even your question is silly. Okay, let me show you what I meant. Okay, this is their Discord, and you can see there are many people asking question and they are immediately replying. See, um, this person said thank you and they replied, this is another question, I upload my documents but still not verify, and they have replied it. Okay, so this is amazing. This is the second most favorite feature of mine for this pro film, because there are other films but they do not have such kind of response, such kind of moderators who reply each and every query of yours. So this was the second thing I liked about this film. You must join it and try it because this is amazing. In my experience, no other film has this kind of support on Discord. Okay, so third thing about this film that I like is their affordable price. They have packages around from $5,000 to around $300,000, and they are affordable. They are not too expensive, and they are good as per my experience, because some films have very huge prices for these challenges, but in my funded FX I found these are very relevant and these are very affordable. Okay, number four thing I liked about this film is their transparency. They are very transparent with their profits, very transparent with their traders, the kind of customers they have. Like take the example of news trading. They uploaded the stats of traders who have passed and failed during news. Around 1000 traders tried to trade news, and out of that around 800 traders failed during FOMC news, and 120 traders passed something. So they are honest, they are transparent, they don't try to hide anything from traders, from their customers, and this is the something that not every program has, and I like this from them. Okay, number fifth thing that I liked about this frame is their innovative ideas. The example of unlimited time, you can take the example of getting your account ready once you ask for payout, and there are many other things which this firm introduced. And what I felt here is that they have innovative ideas, they think out of the box, and I like this thing from my funded FX. Next thing I liked is news trading, because as a trader there are many news in forex market, and sometimes unknowingly we are not aware of news time, and news comes and it breaches their rule that we have trading during news. Even we didn't that, not intentionally. We were not doing that intentionally, but we have reached their rules. Doesn't matter you are at phase 1, you are phase 2, or you are at live phase, your account is gone by this small thing. So they remove this thing and you can trade during news. There is no problem in that. Seventh thing I liked about this film is their immediately new account after asking for withdraw. In other films, the thing is, if you are for withdraw, you have to wait for withdraw to receive in your account, then you can start trading with that account. Until that, you have to wait for 2 or 3 days. But in this film, they recently introduced a feature in which once you are eligible for withdraw and you ask for withdraw, will be immediately eligible to trade with that account. You will get an account with which you can trade if you get opportunity in the market. You don't have to be wait for 2 days or 3 days to renew your account. Okay, you just ask for withdraw and you are immediately eligible to start trading. But with other firms, you have to wait. This is something they have a revolutionary idea that I was talking about. Okay, the next thing I liked about this firm is their customer centric approach. What I personally felt, I again telling you, I'm not affiliated with this firm, I'm telling my experience. So based on my experience, I felt that they are highly customer centric approach. They are not mean, they are very generous. They are doing giveaways on daily basis, and they have huge discounts. So I felt that they are highly customer centric profit. Okay, next thing I liked about this is their huge discounts and giveaways. Each day, each time of month, there's some kind of giveaway going on. There is some kind of discount you can see in the Discord channel, but they are very generous. You will have huge amount of opportunities to win a giveaway. You will have a huge discounts as well, because in 1.5 months I have not experienced a day where they are not giving a discounts like 12% off, 5% off, 40% off, 50% off. Right now they are running a discount of 50% off on their 10k account. Okay, so they are very generous, which I am telling, I am from my personal experience. So next thing I liked about this film is their static drawdown. In many films, the case is their drawdown is trailing with your balance. Once your balance is increased, your max drawdown will also increase. It will keep on trailing with your balance. But with my funded FX, this is not the case. You just have a static drawdown. Let's say you have an account of $5,000 and your static drawdown is 8% negative. So your max drawdown, in any case, your max drawdown will be $4,600. Even your account goes to $10,000, your max drawdown will be $4,600. It will not increase from this point, which is static drawdown. But with some other firms, if your balance from 500,000 to goes to $10,000, then your max drawdown will also increase. In that case, that would be around 9,200. Okay, because your trailing drawdown is trailing in other firms, but with my funded FX, your drawdown is not trailing, it is static. And I like this feature very much because I don't need to be worried that my drawdown is increasing with my balance. Nothing like that. Okay, next thing I liked about this firm is there no consistency rule. With many other firms, the case is if you are not trading in a single day, you have reached your rule that you have to trade every single day. But being a trader, I know that not every day is a trading day. I will not get opportunity for trading each day because some days are good, some days are bad, some days are choppy, some days are very good. So there is no such rule as consistency rule. If you get a trade, if you want a trade, you can trade. If you don't want, if you don't get a trade, you have not to trade. You don't need to be worried about that. and this is also a good thing I liked about this film. And another thing I liked is no minimum trading days, no trading limits. Let's say you are phase 1, you completed your phase 1 in a single day, then you are ultimately immediately eligible to go to next phase. You don't need to wait for 14 days or 30 days or 10 days to go to phase 2. And this is also something that I liked, that there is no such kind of pressure on you, and you can trade with much easy brain. These are the things that I liked about this film. And now I will talk about the bad things that I found in this film that should be changed or that are not good, that I personally found not good. Okay, number one thing is their overall drawdown is 8%. Being a trader, 8% drawdown is average, or I will say it is less as compared to industry standards, and as compared to what it should be. The minimum drawdown that should be is 10% or 12%, like my forex funds have, but 8% is less, is quite hugely less. So this is one thing that I dislike about this film. Second thing I disliked about this is second and third thing is for Muslim traders who want a swap free account. Swap free account is like you don't need to pay tax on your trades, so you don't need to pay interest on your trades. Okay, so if you want a swap free account, like I bought a swap free account, so for swap free account I have to pay 20% extra fee. Like, let's say $5,000 account is $50, so I have to pay $60 to get swap free account, which I'm paying a extra fee. So I did not like it personally. But if you want a swapped account, then you will have not any kind of problem such that. Next thing I dislike is on a swap free account, spreads are more as compared to simple account or standard account. Well, and this second and third point is pros and cons of swap or swap free account. But these are things I think they should consider, because if spreads are more, and in a day trading, more spreads are kind of burden or pressure that we need to manage spreads and things like that. But if you are not worried about swap, then you can buy a standard account at less price, and you will have a standard spreads, raw spreads that are very good. But if you want a swap free account, spreads are a little bit high. On normal account, spreads are not that high, as my experience. Okay, and then other things that are neutral that I found in other films as well is their payment through deal. This is something that is kind of negative, because other films are also paying through deal, but paying through deal, once we want to withdraw from deal, we have to pay some percentage to deal, which is a negative thing for traders, because we don't want to pay deal. If they have um, another setup, another withdraw method like withdraw method, we don't need to be worried about taxes we have to pay through deal. But this is something that all other firms have, so we cannot do anything. But this, I added this for the information purpose. Next thing there's included is 14 days to first payout. You have to wait for 14 days after getting a live account. You got a live account and you place your first day. After placing your first day, you have to wait till the 14th day for getting a withdraw. Okay, some firms have 30 days, and they recently announced their new feature, their VIP program, with which you can get withdraw immediately any time of day. For that, you have to qualify for being a withdraw VIP trader, so that's a different thing, but they have that feature too. Next thing is, while purchasing a challenge, you can pay through crypto as well as card. You have both the options, and their first phase target is 8% and 5% is the second phase target. So this was my review about my funding FX, and if you ask me whether you should join it or not, I will suggest you that you can join it, you can trust it, because they are doing really great nowadays. They have many features that you will like, and if you want, you can join this. If you don't want, you are looking for another firm, you can join that too. That's completely up to you. So I hope you like this video. Leave a comment for me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and Allah Hafiz.